Houston head coach Kelvin Sampson here. If you have a question, raise your hand and I can call it. Go ahead, Greg.
Kelvin, I know you want your guys to feel rewarded when they accomplish something. You win an outright conference title. I know there are huge goals for this program. How do you want your players to feel about what they accomplished?
Awesome. They should feel it. I mean, it's, we just played our fourth game in 10 days. It's been a long season. It really is. You know, we've been going through this league for 9 years, and everywhere we go, it's a packed house. I was really, really proud of Coach Schwartz and East Carolina tonight. You know, they came out. And that's obviously the best crowd we've ever seen here. But they were good. I mean, they were into it. They wouldn't let their kids die. Michael's going to coach them up. He's going to do a great job here. When I saw that they had hired him, of course I was a Joe Dooley fan too. When I saw that they hired Michael, I said, good for them. It's a great hire. He's a good coach, good man. This kid's going to play hard. He'll do well. But proud of my guys. I mean, we played 10 road games this year at Oregon, at Virginia, all over this league. 10-0. It's hard to be undefeated on the road. It's hard to win on the road. For us to be 10-0 with this bunch, especially when you consider we lost 4 starters from last year. Bunch of freshmen, but you know, our kids think this is our 4th championship in 5 years or something like that. So we've been at this a long time. Our kids know how to win. I say that a lot. We've figured out how to play our system, be unselfish. So happy for our kids to be rewarded with winning a conference championship. That's not easy to do.
Danny, go ahead.
Coach, on the topic of kind of being able to establish, like your kids know how to win, it's a part of the identity. One of the other things that goes along with Houston culture is the defense. What did you personally think about the team's defense, especially in the first half, where I know you guys got into the option where East Carolina was really struggling to score from the field?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not into breaking that down. Win the conference championship, you know, our defense was good at times, and at times East Carolina's offense was good. You know, they did a good job offensively in the second half. Couldn't keep them off the free throw line. Obviously, we don't know whether we're for the horseback playing a zone. We don't even know how to play a zone. I put them in zone, and I said, well, God, you guys, all you can do is foul them. I said, well, shit, we can foul them in the zone. So just go zone. At least they'll pass it 3 times before we foul them. So, but, you know, I'm not going to over-evaluate that. We played 29 games with 27-2. You know, we need some rest. You know, it's been a tough stretch for us. You know, we played at SMU, came home, played Memphis, Tulane, at East Carolina, all in 10 days. So, you know, a lot of things tonight we didn't do very good. A lot of things we did good, but I'm not going to sit here and analyze it.
Dusty, go ahead.
Coach, that moment when Marcus went down, it seemed like everybody else on the team responded really well. How proud are you of how well they responded when Marcus went down?
Yeah, well, clearly our best player tonight, I haven't really looked at the stats. Our best player tonight was Tremont Mark. 9 defensive boards, 20 points, 3 assists, no turnovers. You know, we're plus 20 on the boards. I just never felt like we got in a groove where we made shots. You know, Walker, I don't know how many wide open looks he got. He just couldn't make a shot tonight. But that's going to happen sometime. We you know, we play well kind of in spurts. Play good, and we, you know, we didn't have very good lineups. Shed needs to be on the floor for us to play at a high level, you know. But sometimes it's good. Like Cheney's our best probably our best defensive post. I didn't even play him in the second half, just because the other kid needs reps. Freshman, Francis, 19 years old. He just needs reps. Emmanuel Sharp, freshman. Arsenal, freshman. Walker, freshman. We had 4 freshmen out there a lot together in the second half. That's good for them. We're not trying to win style points or impress anybody. A month from now, nobody's going to remember this game. It's for us. We've got 2 games left. We've got Wichita State at home on what night is that? Wednesday or Thursday. Then we go to Memphis, and then we get ready for the conference tournament, and then we'll get ready for the NCAA tournament. That's kind of what our focus is right now.
Great, go ahead.
We got to talk to a lot of people who have known you almost all your life tonight.
Oh God.
The pride they take in you,
Yeah.
the deep affection they have for
Yeah.
you, for the way that you've never forgotten them, particularly people from the Lumbee community. What is their devotion to you and the role that they play in your life? What does that mean to you? And I know that's a huge question.
Yeah, I don't get to go back to Pembroke very often. My wife and I both graduated from Pembroke Senior High School. She's on the board of trustees at UNC Pembroke. And yes, I married up. Married someone way smarter than me. We left there, and I graduated from, when I graduated, it was Pembroke State. And then I went and finished my master's degree and worked on my PhD at Michigan State University. And then from there, we just kind of found our way around the country and the world. Pembroke, East Lansing, Michigan, Butte, Montana, Pullman, Washington, Norman, Oklahoma, Bloomington, Indiana. We're at next Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Houston, Texas. And this will be my last stop. I don't know how much longer I have left, but it's been a blessing. And my heroes have always been my mom and dad. My dad was inducted in the North Carolina High School Coaches Hall of Fame in Chapel Hill in early 2000s. My mom was an RN. She's the Director of Health Services at the university. So having great parents for all of us, and I know you guys that have great parents know what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not special or unique in this way, but growing up in a community like Pembroke, you're kind of raised by everybody. I don't know everybody like I used to, because I haven't lived there since 1978. But I've always taken pride in being from there. I've always taken pride in graduating from UNC Pembroke. I mean, it's a great school, but it's also a testament that it doesn't matter where you go to school. You can be whatever you want to be. It's up to you. You choose that. Schools don't graduate, you graduate. It's like our kids that come to University of Houston. We have a great school, but I tell kids in recruiting, choose a coaching staff. Don't choose a school. But when you're a student and you're going to a college, UNC Pembroke has served such a great role in a lot of people's lives. Because a lot of people don't have the money to go anywhere but a school like a Pembroke. I have 2 sisters that graduated from Chapel Hill. One was a pharmacist and the other one was a physical therapist. And I had a sister that was an elementary school teacher in Cary. So our roots in North Carolina are strong. Been a Lumbee my whole life, I'm proud of it.
Anybody else have any more questions? We good? All right. Good, thanks.